Hey y'all, welcome back to the Burrow. I'm Hillary, a resident fragrance loving muggle. And yeah, last minute decided to do a sniff through of some Maison Crivelli fragrances once some people start to join, all that kind of fun stuff. Yeah, and when you do pop in, let me know your scent of the day. I don't have one yet. I still need to shower and stuff before I get ready for the day. But yeah, I have the sample set of Maison Crivelli that I got from Lucky Scent. This comes with 10 fragrances in it, but I think for a limited time, they included the additional 11th one. Yeah, I don't know how long they will include the newest one. Hey, Joe. Hello. Richard Mitchard. Hey. Yeah, so I was just saying I'm going to be sampling Maison Crivelli. Still Tibet. It's cold as brick. Nice. Yeah, my brain shut down. I have tobacco in like a sample spray that George gave us when we met him in Chicago. But yeah, I haven't worn it recently. I probably should. Everyone's talking about it all the time. Lily. Hey, Lily. Yeah, okay, so I think I've said it 10 times now. Sorry. I'm going to smell through the Maison Crivellis. I did get the sample set from Lucky Scent, and the sample set itself only includes 10, but their newest one, the Hibiscus Mahajad, I think, is they include with it for free for a limited time. So until they run out, I guess. So I'll go ahead and sniff through those. Aminer! Hi! You're here early this time. Mitch? Okay. Anna Joe? I love that. Okay, so I'm going to absolutely botch all of the names of these fragrances without a doubt because I have no idea how to pronounce anything. But yeah, so we'll start with Fleur diamantine, if I can get it to come out of the box. Well, maybe not. They each have little boxes. I have sniffed through each of these one time, and the one fragrance that I liked the most, I sprayed on my skin, and then it smelled completely different on skin, and I hated it. So, oh, hi, Habibti. Okay, hide. There you go. Yeah. So we'll see if I still have the same thoughts. All right. Fleur diamantine. I'm assuming it means like diamondy flower. Although I don't know that diamondy is a word that that people use. It's a word I use. And I guess if you're not using it, you're missing out, right? Surely. And I'll set these aside so we can smell the dry downs and stuff in a little bit as well. Well, that smells very petitgrainy. The way she said Habibti. Yeah. Yeah. This is a very pretty, like a green petitgrain, orange blossomy. It smells cute, very much like a Le Labo, what is it called? Fleur d'Angers, I think. It does smell similar to that one, but not quite as green. Kind of powdery, very clean. This smells like a baby. Yeah. Pretty. Okay. And then we'll come back to that. Okay, so next is, okay, Bois de Chai. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce that, but that's my attempt at it. This is the one that I absolutely loved before, and then I sprayed it on my skin, and all I smell is cumin, which is not something I remember I smelled on paper, and it's not something that you could smell on Yara, but on me, it just smelled like food. So we'll see how this one is today. Oh, it's so good. It smells so good on paper. I need to spray it on skin later and see what happens. Maybe it was because I'd been grooming that day. Maybe there were like dog anal glands on me or something, and it just threw off the whole smell. But This is, I do smell cumin. Oh, it's under there. Okay, anyways, it's the only one I tried and I loved it. I've been curious about the others. So this is very tart and juicy, like black curranty, very pretty, but there's also this dusty wood shavings underneath. And there is some spice in there as well that I don't remember smelling the last time. And unfortunately on my skin, that is the only thing that came out. But it's still really pretty. It's definitely different than a lot of things that I've smelled before. And that's, I definitely appreciate something that is not the norm. But with the way it smelled on my skin before, it's probably not one that I would purchase unless Yara was like, I really, really want this. It did smell good on her. So, okay, the next is Santal Volcanique. So I should just like pretend I know what everything translates to. So like volcanic sandalwood. Just start making up translations of things, especially when I get into the ones that I have no idea what they mean. But don't think Yara really, really wants this. Okay. Okay, good to know, sweetie. Oh, God. Okay, so Santal Volcanique. Okay, so this is a very smooth, kind of floral textured sandalwood fragrance. However, if you've ever had a kid or not had a kid and just known somebody who did, and you had to rip open the plastic of the baby diapers, like you open the plastic and there's this particular smell that comes out of like the freshly ripped open plastic of a package of baby diapers. This smells like that. It's like they add like a scent to them in order to make them smell cute, but after a long time, it no longer is a cute smell. It smells like baby diapers, chemicals and stuff. Yeah, I do not like that. Sorry, Yara. But if you don't have that attachment, why do you always ruin nice smells for me? It is a gift. It is a gift. Yep. Yeah, if you don't have that attachment, you might really enjoy this. But, if you're walking around anybody who has opened a lot of diapers. Yep. Okay, next. Rose Saltifolia. But they capitalized the O, so Saltifolia. I don't know if it's... That sounds like a hard pass. Yeah, it does. It does. So I'm going to guess this means rose salty flower. I have no idea. Rose Saltifolia. Okay. This is going great. Better new diapers than you. That's true. I mean, like, it's exactly right, Lily. It is rosy. Green rosy. Kind of citrusy a little bit. Like fresh, cold sea air. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Saltifolia. Yeah, it smells like... Yeah, it smells like a very fresh sea air. Not like seaweedy or like, what's the word? Like fishy or anything like that. This is just a very fresh, watery, slightly salty rose. It does remind me a little bit of the Terre de Gunsberg that we have, though. The oh no, what's it called? Bleu Paradis, I think, which is also like a slightly salty, watery rose. Broth is cooking downstairs. Snow is falling, and I'm in my bed. It's snowing? What's the temperature even right now? Hold on, let me see what the temperature is here. It's 44. Oh, it's going to be 48 today. Yeah, there's not going to be any snow in our future. At least, I mean, not right this second. I mean, it's definitely below freezing many nights this week, but it's getting up into the 50s and 60s during the day. So, No snow for us. Yeah, this is a pretty fresh, watery rose. I don't know what the prices are on these. Um, so I don't know. I feel like a lot of brands offer something that is in this vein. I don't find it to be very unique. Um, I mean, even PDM came out with that. What was the new Delina? That's the watery one. Uh, I don't remember. Yeah, there's a lot of brands that have this kind of watery, rosy kind of situation. So this isn't very unique. These would have to be very affordable for me to want to buy that one. Okay. All right. This one is absinthe boreal. Okay. So I don't know what boreal means, but it just makes me think of like the aurora borealis. But I also don't know what that is. Hey, Alex. Most co's. Yes. Make sure it's not sprayed before. Did I get it? I did. Okay. Yeah, I love cozy. You know, I just did that live stream yesterday about cozy fragrances, Richard. Okay, so absinthe boreal. This is kind of salty too. I probably should have pulled up notes, but this is kind of, this again has like a salty breeze kind of thing, similar to what Rose. Yeah, it has a similar like salty breeze, boats and co's kind of thing, but it's more woody. It's not like bright and fresh the way that the Rose Saltifolia is. I think maybe I should get more on this thing. I think I don't have, it's not very strong. Come out. They do give you a good size sample. Like, is it 2 mils or is it 3? They look reasonably sized. And they're filled to the brim, which is nice. Love your live streams. They'd be very cozy. Oh, well, thanks. This is so light. Even with an extra spray, it's really, really light. I wonder if this has a lot more musks or something, and maybe I'm not picking them up on paper. A little bit of citrus, again, like the fresh air. Some sort of smooth wood. Maybe it's sandalwood. I really just am not smelling much here. Is Maison Crivelli an indie house? For sure niche. Are they indie? I feel like, I don't think so. I think they have different perfumers for all the different fragrances. I may be wrong. Give me a second, I'll double check that. Yeah. Absinthe boreal is not, I don't know, it's difficult to smell for me. It's mostly smells a little citrusy, a little airy, a little salty. Let me see about that, Alex. Maison Crivelli. Okay. Let's see. French niche perfume brand. Oh, I just heard Yara say, think they're niche. Yeah. Yeah, so they have a lot of different perfumers, such as Bertrand de Chauffour, Natalie Feistauer. I'm sorry, I'm sure I'm butchering these names. Dorothy Pio, Quentin Biche, Mark Zinni, Leslie Gerard, Stephanie Bacouche, and Richard Ibanez. So, yeah, so just niche, not indie. Just niche. That sounds silly, but you know, yeah. So, okay, so we've gone through those 5. We still have 6 left. Do I have enough stuff to set out? I have a couple more. Wait. Okay, so the next is Papyrus Moleculaire. Okay. I wish they said who perfumed each of these on them somewhere. I wonder if the bottles do. Probably not. Yes, they got the masters. The masters. Try not to spray this over my clean test strips. Okay. Oh, this is good. This kind of makes me think of pickles. It's got a dry, woody kind of thing, like kind of like a vetiver kind of thing. Maybe there's actually papyrus in this. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know what the notes are. Joey. Yeah, this smells like dry woods and grasses and pickles. That's interesting. A Sunday treat. Hi. Dry wood. Yeah, a dry woody treat. What makes it smell like pickles? What is that? What in tarnation live? It is. You've overslept until Christmas, Jonathan. Taffy. I love that Jonathan and Taffy show up at the same time. No, you haven't missed Iris Malacan. That one is actually next. Yeah, I've just smelled through 6. I'm on my 6th one, Papyrus Moleculaire, and right now it smells like dry woods, grasses, and pickles. You'll miss Santa coming. I know him. Oh God, I haven't watched that movie yet. Oh, we did get we hung up our stockings the other day. This is Yara's first Christmas. So we went and got a tree. Our tree's like this tall, and we got our stockings, and they basically look like gnomes with like big noses. They're really cute. So yeah, it's probably the extent of our Christmas decorating, but it'll be fun. Okay, so the pickle effect is disappearing a little bit, but it still has a freshness that I'm not sure about. Let me look and see if I can figure out what the notes are, because I want to know what smells like pickles. Papyrus, elemi, amyris, coriander, black pepper, olibanum, carrot seed, tobacco, and tonka. Okay, maybe it's a combination of the amyris and elemi resin. It's giving it a bitter thing, but oh, it really smelled like pickle broth. What is it called? Brine? Pickle brine? Yeah. Interesting. We'll come back to those. All right. Okay, so next is Iris Malacan. This is the one I'd heard the most about, I think, from what's his name? What's his name? Oh no. Sebastian Jara. Has Yara been in snowy weather before? Yes. In Lebanon, they have snow in the mountains, but like in the not mountains, it's less snowy. But yeah, when she landed in Chicago, it was in the middle of a snowstorm. So yeah. So she's been through snow. When does the seasonal depression hit? Oh, sweetie, that's all year round. That's all year round. It just means it goes through all the seasons. Okay. Iris Malacan. Oh, it's good. Okay, so this is a very dry iris. There's a little bit of a carrotiness. It smells very rooty, like how if you pick like a turnip or a potato up out of the ground, the smell of the roots with the dirt that's attached to it. It definitely has that vibe. And then you kind of smell like that fuzzy, sweet iris thing on top. Yeah, this has a distinct dirt on roots thing with a sweet, fuzzy, cozy sweater. Oh, it's so cute. That is really pretty. That's really pretty. CK, have you smelled this one? You mentioned wondering if I'd smelled this one yet. I do like this. It's getting more fuzzy, sweet, just as it sits on paper. It does. It is a little reminiscent of. It reminds me a bit of Memo Italian leather. Italian, yes, that's the one that has the violet. But it's a little bit sweeter, and it doesn't have it doesn't have like that oily thing that Italian leather has. Hmm. Yeah, it's almost like you took Memo's Italian leather and turned up the iris and turned down the violet. Turned down for what? I don't know. Okay. This is really pretty. I smell a little bit of spice too. But it's like just like a tickle in my nose and I can't tell what it is. Oh, my eyes are watering. Oh, wow. Okay. I like that one. That one's good. I'll go find the notes since now that I have the house pulled up. Iris Malacan. Okay. Orris vanilla leather galbanum. Oh, okay, that's why it really reminded me of Italian leather because wow, my hair is crazy. The I think Paris Hilton for men smells like cucumber melon. That's all I have. Nice. That one has a lot of galbanum in it as well. And that explains the earthy kind of thing I was smelling. Mastic, amber, cypress, mimosa, cinnamon, coriander, pink pepper, and black currant syrup. Did I get any of that? No, I don't get that. I don't get any of that. Just a little bit of spice in the background. That earthiness. There is a little bit of leather in there. It's pretty. Yeah, if you don't already own Memo's Italian leather, that's definitely a good alternative. I wonder how they compare price-wise. But yeah, if you smelled that one before and you're like, oh, I wish that there was a little less violet, go with that. Or yeah, whatever. We still need Citizen X. Oh, from Ex Nihilo, I think. Yeah, that one was pretty good. I'm surprised Paris. I don't think I've ever smelled a Paris Hilton fragrance. Okay, this one is oh geez. This one's called Osmanth Kodoshan. Kodoshan. I don't know. The Irish leather is decent too. Yeah, Irish leather is pretty good. That's yeah, I like Irish and Italian. I think those are my two favorite from the house. Irish is a bit more green. Also has that nice earthiness to it as well. Did I get this? I think I did. Yeah, those are my two favorite from Memo. I'm still just waiting for one that I just like super, super love. What is my favorite iris? Ooh. Oh, that's a good question. Okay. It really depends on my mood. I love Iris Dragée from Lancôme. It's like a nice candied almond and iris vanilla sweet fuzzy. It smells like a scarf to me. I love Fatal Charm from Xerjoff. So again, it's an aldehydic vanilla and iris. Apparently, I love vanilla and iris together. I like Wonder Woman from what's that house? House of Sillage. That is a smoky, sweet iris and orange blossom and almond kind of thing. So that's like you combine a whole bunch of my favorite things. Oh, I'm trying to think. More irises. I like Iris Ebene. How is it pronounced? The one from Atelier Materi. That one's very nice. That one's a bit more carroty, a bit more earthy, a bit more woody as well. I like Diorum Intense. That one's a beautiful iris. I do really enjoy that one. Oh, I like a lot. Okay. Let's see. Kodoshan. I have selected in a while. They have them all by me. Oh, cool. It's hard to find Iris Dragée now. It is hard to find Iris Dragée now. It's upsetting. I do love my bottle. Oh, it's snowing! Yay, Lily. Bois d'Argent. Oh yeah, Bois d'Argent. Also good. Iris Poudre from Frederick Mall. I think I like Bois d'Argent more than Iris Poudre. On me, anyways. Yeah. I like the sparkliness of Iris Poudre, but I don't really pull for that very often. I like to go for sweeter. Amage Opus 5. I have not smelled the Amage Opus 5. First time I smelled it changed my mind about Iris. Yeah, I like DHI. I do like that one. Okay, what am I smelling? Osmanth Kodoshan. Okay. I love osmanthus. I can't not. I feel like it's just so good. Okay, this is similar in my brain to kodoshan from the Zundamidubblebla. Hey, Nigel. Yeah, so this has a similarity to kodoshan. It still has this like, I feel like osmanthus itself has a leathery nuance to it. What? I don't know if she was talking to me or she's talking to the dogs. Okay. Um, this is just a beautiful, mouth-watering osmanthus because it always smells wet. It always smells like you're drinking like a tart beverage whenever I smell osmanthus. Like a apricot juice beverage. It's kind of tea-like. Yeah, it's a beautiful note. I mean, it's gorgeous. This is very fresh. It's not like warm like the osmanthus in what's that called? In Amouage Journey Woman. This is more of a fresh watery. It kind of reminds me a little bit of fig tea, but isn't as wet as that. It's not quite as moist for those of you who hate that word. It is a very versatile note. I love it too. Yeah. Yeah, this one, again, it smells mostly like a slightly leathery, juicy osmanthus. We'll see what other notes are in here and see if I can smell them. Hold on. Okay. This says it does have tea, so it's osmanthus and tea, Sichuan pepper, star anise, patchouli, tobacco, labdanum, and amber. I don't smell any of that. Oh, I haven't smelled that, Jonathan. I will find a sample of that. Busik. I quite like the word moist. It's a lovely word. It's very versatile. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not smelling any of that other stuff. And I love licorice and anise and all of those things. I'm not smelling any of that. This just smells like I said, similar to fig tea, just a juicy osmanthus. Very pretty. Okay, we've got 3 more, and then I'll go back through and smell them. Okay. Citrus batikanga. Yeah. It looks like that. I'm going to guess that this is going to be citrusy. Mono di Oreo oud. Hey, Habibti, can you write that down so I don't forget it? I really want to smell that. Okay. Well, the iteration available now is called Oud Osmanthus. Okay. Yeah, sounds great. I want to smell it. Okay. Oh, okay. This is limey. Limey? Kind of lemon limey. But there's what is that? There's a sweetness in the background. It's not just citrusy. Hey, Baza. Oh, this has kind of like a sparkling characteristic. We need to resample the Mono di Oreos. They're fabulous. I think we've only smelled the vetiver one and the vanille one. I don't think we've smelled the other one, Yara. Wow, this is pretty. Is that iris? There's some sort of sweet floral component backing up this like lemon limey opening. Oh, that smells good. Hold on. Let's find out. Citrus batikanga. Okay, let's see. Oh, it says this is warm spicy. I disagree. What? These notes. I've smelled them ages ago in their old packaging. Okay, if I was to look at these notes, I would not even put this fragrance up to my nose. Watch out for that duck. Heard he's quacking your bottles. It's Dad Joke Sunday, I guess. Okay, so I said lemon limey. It's not. It's pomelo. I feel like that's kind of lemon limey. I don't know. Pomelo, bergamot, cardamom, chili pepper, rhubarb, vetiver, myrrh, and fenugreek. Okay, so as somebody who breastfed, I took a lot of fenugreek to try to produce more milk. Thank goodness I do not smell that because that was a smell that after a while like would turn my stomach because like it smells real bad. You should start your own channel. You really should. I get a little bit of spiciness, but I'm getting this, and maybe it's the myrrh in the background mixing with cardamom. It smells like a warm sweet flower in the background rather than chili pepper and fenugreek and vetiver. Hey, Brandon. As soon as you do. Oh. Pomelo is more grapefruit. Yeah. I tried. Oh, I like this though. I wonder how this would smell on skin because I do really struggle with like chili pepper stuff. This may end up being terrible on my skin, but on paper, it smells great. Okay, 2 left. Okay, so we have Lee Soleberg. Is it even on here? Oh, it is. There it is. Let's see. Scrolly. Okay. Lee. I don't know what Lee. Oh, no, that means Lily. Yeah. Lily. Is it Yara drafted by the borough? Yeah, this is true. Okay. Came out finally. Yeah. Okay. So Lee Soleberg, something like that. Oh yeah. For those of you who just came in, I'm smelling the fragrances from the Maison Crivelli sample set. I got this from Lucky Scent. But it only comes with 10, but for a limited time, they do include the 11th fragrance. This is the newest one, I believe. So they do, you can get all of them, at least until they run out of the old one. Let's start one together. 2 reluctant reviewers. Oh my God, that is a great idea. I mean, like, I know that sounds really, like, that's a really good idea. Just be like, well, people kept telling us to do this shit, so here you go. I love that. Okay, Lee Soleberg. Oh, that's sweet. Like marzipan sweet. Smells like woods and shit. Listen, okay. For some reason, people still follow my channel despite my dreadful descriptions and extensive cursing. So I don't know what to say about that. This really smells like a dessert. It makes me think of like a cream, like an ice cream, not an ice cream, like that's cold, like a frosting or something. It's like warm fruits. John, we should put up a video. No, you do one, Yara. If you do one, John. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. I love it. I love it a lot. Okay, so it smells like warm fruits, like dark fruits. And like an icing. Something like that. Like this could be a dark drink, like a spiced wine, like a spiced mulled wine. Yeah. Like one that you make in your crock pot kind of thing where you add all the spices to a wine you bought at the store. Hill speaks the truth and shit. I tried. That's why we find. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, but it does also make me think a little. It has some like. It makes me think that there's like iris in here because it has this like carroty iris kind of thing going on. And also a little bit of like a lip stickiness, like just a hint, maybe more like a chapstickiness. It kind of makes me think of like cherry chapstick, but like an expensive cherry chapstick. I love mulled wine. Hold on. Thanks, Lily. That's not saying much, sweetie. I like that one. Hold on, let's find the notes. Give me a second. Okay. All right, so carrot seeds. Okay, so maybe not iris, carrot seeds. I thought it was a carroty iris, but whatever. Wine lees. I'm not really sure what a wine lee is. What is a lee? I'm going to click the button. It's just in the group of beverages. Well, that's not helpful. Does anybody know what a wine lee is? Fleur and I will do a channel together. Oh, they're very personal. They are very personal. I've just bought some plugins that smell of mulled wine. Oh, very nice. Yeah. Okay, so carrot seeds, wine lees, quince, bergamot, lily. Oh, lily. Dried fruits. Okay, I did say I had like this like dark, warm, fruity situation. Oh, taffy and lily channel. Like, that sounds edible. I love cloves. I'm gonna get those in mulled wine. Yes, these are the leftover grapes. Oh, okay. Okay. Calamus, iris. Oh, there is iris in it. I'm really bad at reading, apparently. Ambroxan, mate, cedar, oak moss, tobacco, labdanum, smoke, guaiac oak, and patchouli. I'm gonna be honest, I don't smell most of those things. I don't smell a smokiness. I don't smell oak. I'm not really smelling many woods. I'm not even getting patchouli or tobacco or ambroxan, really. I'm not really getting many of these things that are listed in the base. It's mostly like an edible kind of warm, fruity, sweet, gummy thing. As my stepfather said, don't hold your hand to your ass waiting for that to happen. Don't hold your hand to your ass. Okay. All right. And the last one is hibiscus mahajad. Now, this one is an extrait de parfum. Are the other ones extra? I think they were all eau de parfum. Yeah, they're all eau de parfum. I think so. Come out of there. You know you want to. After you press the juice off. Oh, makes sense. Wow, did I just completely miss this? I like clove too. I did the like a holiday live stream yesterday, and I talked about a couple fragrances that feature cloves. I know a lot of people are really anti-clove, but I'm not. Give me all the cloves. Okay, so this one again was hibiscus mahajad. Well, this could easily be a Delina flanker. Easily be a Delina flanker. This could easily be a Lancôme fragrance. It could fit into the, what is it called? It could fit into like the Trésor line. It could fit into the Idole line. It comes off very red and rosy. Really sweet. A little bit of a citrusy kind of thing. Wow, that's sweet. Sweet and pink. I'm trying to think. This 100%, if I smelled this, I would assume this is a Lancôme perfume. Sorry, that's the pomard. The leaves are the sediments at the bottom of the fermenter. Oh, okay. I know that this is the most expensive one. I'm pretty sure this is like $290 for 50 ml because it's the extrait. Now again, I am only smelling it on paper, and I know that that's not necessarily a great way to judge a fragrance, but it does not smell like something that I would want to pay that much money for, at least on the initial spray. It definitely smells like some sort of Lancôme Delina hybrid. Let me pull up the notes for that. Let's see. Damask rose, vanilla, hibiscus, cassis, leather, spicy mint, ambrette, and cinnamon. Let's see what people compared it to, because if it's not compared to a Lancôme, oh, somebody compared it to Good Girl. Oh, Delina. Somebody did compare it to Delina. Oh, somebody compared it to Atomic Rose. Somebody compared it to Flamenco. That is not very unique. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I'm going to smell back through all of these really quick. I started with Fleur diamantine. Oh, yeah, this is still just a really pretty, like, petitgrain, citrusy, green fragrance. Definitely something that reminds you of, like, the smell of babies. Like, fresh, clean, in the same vein as Fleur d'Angers from Le Labo. Very pretty. Oh, Bois de Chai. This is the one that I really wanted to like at first. The first time I smelled it, I did not smell a shitload of cumin, but I do now. A lot of blackcurrant syrup and spice, savory spice. Yeah, not something that I would wear. Excuse me. Santal volcanique. the baby diaper opening smell has worn off. And now this is just a really pretty smooth, woody fragrance with a little bit of like a fluffy, like maybe white floral kind of situation going over top. It kind of makes me think of a I don't know, like just a very a designer men's fragrance, kind of aftershavey a little bit. I feel like this is probably for like perhaps for men, maybe one of the easiest of these to like because it smells like something that is typically marketed to men in a store, but I don't find it super unique, but it is very pretty and well done. Okay, so that was Santal Volcanique. Okay, Rose Saltifolia. Again, salty green rose. Not unique. I feel bad. I have like these, they feel well done, but they're not most of them are just not unique to me at all. Absinthe Boreal. Hey, Eugene. This is the one that I really struggled to smell before. It smells a little bit more woody now, but I definitely can tell that there are some musks in there, and it feels like perhaps even like cologne or something. Like it has this like salty sea air vibe. But it's, again, not my jam, and very difficult to smell. So perhaps on skin it would maybe project more or maybe have more personality. But yeah. Papyrus molecular. This is the one that smelled like pickles before. Oh, it still smells like pickles. Yep, it's the pickles came back. Is it the coriander? Oh no, or is it the elemi that's doing this? Oh, I don't know. I do like this one. I find this one to be really interesting. Is it something I would wear? I'm not sure. I don't really want people to think I smell like pickles. But it is like a dry wood with like a vinegary kind of zing on top. Interesting. Okay, papyrus molecular. All right, Iris Malacan. I named my stuffed vegetable after you, Eugene. It's an aubergine. Yeah. Where is it? Oh, it's all the way over there. Iris Malacan is beautiful. This is a really nice carroty iris, a little fuzzy, a little spicy. It is similar to the Memo fragrance, but I think I might like this one better than the Memo. Galbanum. Yeah, pretty and earthy. Yes. Are you getting Eugenie Aubergine? Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is her stuffed animal that she named after you, Eugene. I don't know. Look at this face. Like, how do you say no to this face? I don't know. Okay. Joey likes stuffing. We know. Okay. So Iris Malacan, it's good. Osmanth Kodoshan. Ooh, there's some spice coming out now. This is definitely, again, similar to like fig tea. Yeah. Very similar to fig tea, but it doesn't have quite as much moistness, and it doesn't have the same sparkle, like almost like ice cubes in a glass that fig tea does, and I'm pretty sure fig tea is probably cheaper than this, but I do find this to be really pretty. A little bit leathery, fairly similar to Kodoshan from Les Amadon. Yeah, but nice. Okay, Citrus Spatacanga. Oh, this is so good. I'm gonna have to try this one on skin. This is so zingy, and then also this really unique sweetness in the background. Oh, this one is hard to describe. It is very, very well done, at least on paper. I definitely am. I think that might be my favorite, Citrus Spatacanga. And then Iris Malacan. Okay, Lee Soleberg. Yeah, this is the one. It's kind of pulling off this like cherry almond butter kind of thing now. And I know almond was not listed. I don't even smell lily in it. Not floral notes lily, but you know, lily in general. But it is pretty. It has a distinct like pink kind of smell. It reminds me a little bit too of Amouage's Blossom Love, which is a cherry blossom fragrance. But it's like a cherry blossom and almond fragrance, and it has a grittiness to it. This doesn't have the grittiness. It's a bit more smooth, but perhaps in the same vein. Pretty, but yeah, not my favorite. And then the last one was hibiscus mahajad. Yeah, it definitely smells like a Delina flanker. Yeah, it definitely smells like a Delina flanker that is mixed into the like one of the Lancome mainline scents. So, yeah, which is sad because again, like I said, I think this one's like $290 for the bottle, and it's the only one that's an extra. And yeah, I know that that's the one that's being like the most like pumped out right now. Like people are advertising for it, that sort of thing. It smells nice. It's really sweet. I would not feel comfortable perhaps wearing something that's quite that out there right now. Maybe in my early, like maybe in my 20s, I would have, but I don't know. So yeah, my favorite citrus betacanga and iris malacan and papyrus moleculaire, the weird pickle one. Yeah. So yep. Those were the Maison Crivelli fragrances, and yeah, that's about it. So what are you guys up to today? Anything fun? My oh, do I need a car seat? Unless Bengals are losing by brunch. I'll leave earlier. Okay. Yeah. You are in your 20s. I am not. Does anybody want to come on and chat fragrances for a bit? I can drop a link if anybody's bored and wants to chit chat. How do I do that? Copy link to clipboard. I might grab some weed. Some weed. Good for you. How do I paste? Yeah. There you go. That's exciting. I want to take Dimples on a walk. Probably. I feel like she'll appreciate that. I'm off to decorate and watch football. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, my mom was just messaging me about hoping the Bengals are do well today, which it's always hit or miss. Yeah. Later, Jonathan. Have fun. Be safe. Yeah. Yeah. If anybody wants to hop on, you are more than welcome. I may smell some more stuff. Let me message Yara. No. More things. Blair. Joey likes stuffing. I love this sentence. Oh, one other thing. So did I mention? So I got the new Fox in the Flower Bed. Did I talk about that on the stream yet? Yeah, I heard. Rich said that it was snowing earlier. Hand me some things. Yeah, whatever I haven't smelled on stream recently.
These two.
Oh yeah,
no, you smelled them.
Yeah.
These.
Yeah, that'll work. And can I have the Fox in the Flower Bed?
These.
Yeah. Is that everything?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this in.
Okay, great.
These two.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Well, okay.
Ooh, a walk for you today. Lily said, "Yara, stay." Are you still working out?
Yeah, I had so many bad memories.
Oh, okay, great. You know your sound is here.
Oh, hey y'all. I can join you from the outside.
Oh, that's normal.
I don't want to be on camera.
Okay.
I'm in underwear.
Yeah. Okay.
You can see that.
Yeah, I can. Yes. Thank you.
Nobody needs to.
Okay. Great. Okay, hold on one second. Oh, I needed to change position, but I'm sitting here like under the blankies, and I was like, oh, I remember you wearing it one day, but don't remember you smelling it. The Fox joint, that is. Yeah. Yara may sit outside and smell stuff. Okay, so Fox in the Flower Bed. I did get the whole box. I'm gonna be honest. I have been bad about just blind buying the Imaginary Authors fragrances solely because I like the box. I just can't help it. Yeah, so my kiddo's name is Finnick, which is fox adjacent. And it has a big old fox on the front, so I was very excited. And I love the new ones, how they're magnetic. Very fancy. So this is a really pretty floral fragrance. I've worn this a number of times, and it's definitely different, I think, than anything else that he's put out recently. It might be my favorite from the house. I love Sundrunk. Hilla loves Bop. Yeah. Yeah, they do look really nice, all lined up as books. I have them all lined up on the top of the shelf. Why am I so bad at telling if I sprayed this? Oh, I could just smell it, couldn't I? Yeah, so I think that this is my favorite from the line. Although Sundrunk is really far up there. My other favorite is probably Violet Disguise, which is unfortunately discontinued. We have a travel of it, but we don't have a full bottle anymore. But yeah, so this fragrance, the notes listed are jasmine, tulips, frankincense, wildflower honey, pink peppercorn, silver thistle, and alpine air. This is definitely like, although it doesn't make me think of tulips, which is listed, this makes me think of wet wildflowers. I watched Brandon's review, and he mentioned it smelling like honeysuckle, and I don't really smell honeysuckle in this, but I can see like the idea of like the wet petals that that you would smell on wildflowers. But I mean, like of course, he also mentioned his honeysuckle was purple, and honeysuckle here is white, and so maybe they're different types of honeysuckle. Maybe there's just a totally different smell between the two, and I'm not familiar with it. But yeah, this smells just like beautiful wet petals, some greenness. It does have a very airy quality to it. Yeah, I just think that this is really pretty. Yeah, I don't know if a lot of people would like be drawn to this unless you were really into very floral fragrances, because there's not much else really going on here. There's not like a woody base, or there's not a lot of sweetness besides the natural floral sweetness. It's just flowers. But I really like it. And I think the bottle's really cute. And yeah, I really enjoy this one. So that is Fox in the Flower Bed? Yeah, Fox in the Flower Bed from Imaginary Authors. Yeah. Okay. So we got some samples of electamus fragrances as well. So Yara ordered, what is it called? Imperium from Electamus. That bottle is huge, but it's all the way across the room. And unfortunately, I can't be like Accio Electamus and it would fly to me. Love the bottle. Yes, it's so cute. So we have 6 Electamus fragrances here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so first off is Mercurial Cashmere. Yeah. We'll see how long my nose can last smelling more fragrances. These are really interesting. They're like, there's foam in the middle that it sticks in. So it's like a really fancy little box with like notes and stuff for their samps. Okay, Mercurial Cashmere. These fragrances, I don't know how many, I think the fragrances in the Electamus line start at like $275 and go up from there. They're very expensive. So Eric Hill loves the Imperium. Yeah, Imperium smells it's like a fluffy vanillic Aventus that I actually enjoy. Like, I don't really like Aventus, but Imperium is really nice. And I guess it makes it cheaper than Aventus too, because Aventus, like 400 something bucks a bottle. This is very floral, very sweet. It kind of makes me feel like I'm smelling like the color magenta. If that makes sense. I'm looking through the notes to try to see what yeah, so I said it was called Mercurial Cashmere. I guess this is cashmere wood, like the the aroma chemical. because it has this fuzzy woodiness to it. But it also has an iris quality, which is also fuzzy. But I do get kind of like a cherry blossom kind of vibe again. Oh, hey Claire. Hi. Yeah, I do get I'm smelling, what am I smelling? Mercurial cashmere from Electamus. Yeah, so I do get a kind of cherry blossom vibe, but there is nothing in here that says I should smell that. There are bergamot, cardamom, pink pepper, violet, iris, gray amber, musk, cashmere wood, cedar, oud, caramel. I don't know why I don't smell any of that. Maybe it's the way it's blended, but I could potentially say I smell a caramel. I do get kind of a caramely nuance, but I definitely get something more cherry with this fuzzy iris. It's pretty though. I don't know how much this particular fragrance is. It might be a bazillion. There's 2 bros in it. Oh, is there? It does have a bubblegummy kind of texture in there, doesn't it, Tiggy? It's pretty. I don't know how much, again, I don't know how much this fragrance is, so I don't know just how worth it that is for the fragrance it is, but it's very nice. I tried one Electamus frag that smelled like a Ventus, so I thought that might be a clone-ish house. I smell Imperium, I think is probably the one you're talking about. It is a Ventus-like for sure, but it's very vanillic and almost marshmallowy. Almost marshmallowy. Okay. Black Caviar is next. I don't know what that means, really. Like, is this supposed to smell like fishy or what? Trojan smells like Baccarat 540 with citrus. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I don't have a sample of that one. It does not smell like fish. This smells very aromatic. Lots of lavender. But there's a fruitiness in here too with the lavender, which is kind of interesting. And some other greenness. There's some other sort of green aromatic quality to this as well, besides just the lavender. Aventus, I'm so done with that DNA. Right, yeah. And the BR540 DNA too. It's kind of annoying. This does not remind me of anything, if that helps. And the last one didn't really remind me of anything either. But yeah, this is a very, you know, like how lavender gives you that kind of cold, crisp thing? So this has a cold texture to it. But then again, there's another green aromatic thing and something that smells fruity and sweet with it. I'm tired of Aventus still being discussed. Yeah, so that's Black Caviar. A woody aromatic vanilla thing after the initial blast. All right, so let me, hold on. The notes on Black Caviar are caviar. When they say caviar, are they referring to the vanilla caviar, like, because, you know, it's like a part of the vanilla pods? Or are they referring to, like, caviar? I have no idea. Agarwood, cedarwood. Oh, agarwood is listed as a top note. That's kind of interesting. Aromatic heart, lavender, sage, and rosemary. Okay, so I guess the other aromatic stuff I was smelling was the sage and rosemary. And then vetiver and patchouli. This is a really pretty fragrance. I like the cold, clean vibe. I like the sweetness that's in here as well. Smells very nice. That was Black Caviar. Okay. For niche prices, I expect a bit of originality. This is true. Yeah. That's what I was just saying. I just finished smelling the Maison Crivelli fragrances a minute ago, Claire. And everybody had been talking about the hibiscus mahajad. And it smells to me like a Delina flanker, or that it could easily be in the Lancôme line, like in Trésor or any Dole, something like that. And with that being the most expensive fragrance from their line, absolutely not. I'm not interested. You probably mean vanilla caviar. Okay. Okay, so this fragrance is called Capua. Okay. Okay. I do like these little sample things they're in. Oh, this is interesting. This is resinous and kind of bitter and dry. I want to say almost like wood shavings, but more prickly to my nose, like less the texture of wood shavings, more just like weird little prickles. Disappointing. Heard such good things about Crivelli. There were a couple really good ones, so Claire, that I did smell, like citrus spaticanga. I thought was really, really good. What else did I like? Papyrus molecular, I thought smelled like pickles. And Iris malacanang was very nice. I'm late. Can you start over? Rudy, you're going to have to start writing sentences on the board. I'm upset with you. You know, I'm not super familiar with Black Afghano, Yara, so I unfortunately can't compare these two in that way. But this is very dark, kind of smoky. Not a sweet resin, but like a natural, like a piney resin kind of thing, like where it's but not as aromatic as pine. Oh, I'm not doing a very good job of describing this whatsoever. I'll go back and watch. I was really curious for the Iris one. Oh, the Iris one's very good. I'll re-smell it here in a second. Hey, Roots. Originally isn't easy to come across a dying breed. That's true. This is true. Yeah, I do enjoy this one. This is very dark, a little bit prickly in my nose, kind of smoky. Okay, so the notes are elemi. Okay, so I guess that's the resin. I like a lot of fragrances that contain elemi resin, but it's hard for me to, like, I don't know, I guess know exactly what it smells like on its own. I've never smelled it separately. I've only smelled it in fragrances. Cedar, more cedar, vetiver, amber, and cashmere wood. Oh, they smell cashmere wood. Very interesting. The last one said cashmere wood, like Cashmere. This one smells like Kashmir. Are those different things? This is the same brand smelling it differently. It is a super early live stream. Yeah. Okay. This one's really nice. I like it. Yara says it's similar to Black Afghano. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that to compare it, but I do enjoy that one. Oh, Iris Malacan, Claire, is similar to Memo Paris's Italian leather, but turn down the violet and turn up the vanilla and the iris. It's very it's carroty, fuzzy, a little bit of a dry texture. Has a creaminess to it as well. I think it's really nice. Cashmere, maybe a place. Yeah, maybe it's a place. Smells like lemony wood resin. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, Claire, I do really like the Iris Melicon. It's very nice. Okay, I have two more from the electamus. Okay, this one is called Vixir or Vixere. I'm not sure. Any obvious ambroxan in the Iris Melicon? No, at least not on paper. No, I do not smell any ambroxan, at least on paper. There was another one that I know mentioned ambroxan being a note. Was it the rose one? Oof. The absinthe boreal one is kind of ambroxany too. But no, my favorites from the Maison Crivelli were the Iris Melicon, Osmanth, Kodoshan, and Citrus Spaticanga. Yeah. Okay, Vixir or Vixere. I'm not sure if this is Latin. Are they using Latin? Should I pronounce it Latin-y? Oh, wow, I just realized the writing on the samples is like metallic. Okay, sorry, I got distracted there for a hot second. I'm just going to assume it's Latin and try to pronounce it that way. Okay. Iris never fails. It's true. I like Iris a lot. Is the Iris a gourmand Iris fragrance? See, that's the thing. No. This is I would consider this to be a woody Iris fragrance with gourmand nuances. Does that make sense? because it does not smell like something I would eat, because the wood and the dustiness that is in here, like the almost carroty, rooty texture of this is so prevalent. But there is a slight creaminess to it that the creaminess itself I might consider to be edible, but not the fragrance as a whole. Yeah, it's really pretty. It definitely has, I think I said when I first sprayed it, I definitely got the vibe of like when you pull a turnip up out of the ground and you're like, there's the dirt is falling off of the roots. It smells like that, where you actually can smell the clumpy dirt on the root when you pull it up. Yeah, really pretty. Okay, let's get to Vixaria, because I keep forgetting what I'm doing. Ugh. So a little bit like this one particular shampoo that they've used on me, like at the salons and stuff. Hold on, let me respray it. Maybe I'm missing something. Hold on. Okay, well, I totally missed. Good job. Okay. Let's look at the notes here. So this is for Vixaria. Mandarin, bergamot, orange blossom, grapefruit, ylang. So it sounds like it'd be really bright. Floral heart of jasmine, iris, violet, gardenia, heliotrope. And then woody powdery base of sandalwood, patchouli, musk, tonka, vanilla berries. There's no comma there. Vanilla berries. What the hell is a vanilla berry? And amber. It's early for that texture. Sorry, Raphael. The rooty texture is a great texture. I love that. Okay. It does have a citrusiness. And now that I've read that it's ylang, I can see that it's a yellow floral. But why is it not smelling like that? It's like something about this is so smooth and kind of airy. You love this one. Months ago, you wore an entire sample I had gotten with me. Well, I'm sorry. Maybe it smells better on skin than it does on paper. Darn it. Hold on. I'm just gonna spray it on skin, because I think either my nose is getting tired, or the paper just isn't doing. Okay, making sure there's nothing on my skin. Or the paper just isn't really doing anything for it, because these notes look amazing. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, yes, this is much more floral. Definitely jasmine. And is that lemon? Did I even read lemon? I smell lemon. Oh, okay, so this is a much more like soft floral, a little bit of like a tropical kind of edge to the jasmine. Some zingy citruses. I'm not really smelling any of those base things that I read. Is Tonka Imperial nice on a cold day? It absolutely is. I that's when I prefer to wear it, because it's very like warm, sweet, almondy, but with that is it rosemary with that aromatic quality to it. I think it's a beautiful fragrance. It's the last Guerlain sample I have to try. Yep, absolutely. Spray the shit out of it, Colin. It's so good. It's really, really nice. I almost bought the whole sample set from Selfridges for 10% off, but I added $100 and got another fragrance. That's how my mind works. Yeah, that's how ours works too, usually, Rudy. Yeah, this is a really pretty like citrusy floral fragrance. Yeah, all of these notes in the base though, the sandalwood, patchouli, musk, right now they're not really coming out, and I'm not smelling heliotrope. I'm not smelling violet or gardenia. I am getting the ylang fairly well, and then these, again, I said lemon. Lemon's not listed. Bergamot and mandarin and grapefruit are, but on my skin it's coming off as lemon. Oh, hey, Dr. Medstyle. Yeah, so it smells Jeff, right? Jeff. Spray the shit out of it, CK. Sorry. Darn it. Yeah, so this smells really nice. I'm interested to see how this one dries down, because those notes sound excellent. Just right now, it's a little bit smooth, mostly floral for me. Okay. See?
Can I get any of here?
Oh yeah, hi. Okay, and then the last one of the electamus samples I have is Sumanus. It looks like some anus.
Some anus, yeah.
Oh god. Listen, I'm just saying it actually looks like it says some anus. So yeah, I'm not just a perv. Okay. Spray that off. Okay. Sup. Oh, rose and grill. Ew. It's very rosy. Okay, ugh. Wow, I'm really in a rose aversion thing right now, I think.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's been going for a evening.
Yeah. Okay, so it has a creaminess to it. The initials, what's up, man? Yeah, the initial spray was worse than it actually settling into being. It's kind of a creamy, rosy, little bit of spice. Must bug her off. Great to see you, Claire. Toodles.
Bye, Claire.
Already I've read a post on Facebook that the Panifolia is discounted and available at Selfridges. How about that? I don't know what that means. What does this remind you of? Does this remind you of anything?
Yes, it does.
It smells familiar, but my nose is probably just dead.
Okay, so it kind of reminds me of Oud Silk Mood, a bit more sweet.
But it has kind of like an almondy texture to it, doesn't it? Do you get an almondy?
It's a sweet almond, like sugared almond.
Yeah.
But
rosy.
It also smells like one of the Dolce & Gabbana velvet tinder something. I'm not
super familiar with that.
Yeah.
It smells kind of like they tried to take Iris Dragé from Lancôme and turn it and make it with rose instead. Like
similar to what is that called? The one from Italie Blanche. What is it called?
I don't know.
One of their fancier ones. Is it 500 years or something?
Oh, I haven't smelled that, I don't think.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to that. It's sweet.
Yeah, very sweet. Too sweet for me. But yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, it smells like they tried to do Iris Dragé but with rose, and they took out some of the sparkle that's in Iris Dragé. Okay, the notes in this one are cardamom, black pepper, rose, amber, sandalwood, nagamatha, and guaiac wood. I don't get any nagamatha, do you? That's normally really bitter and kind of smoky. Mm-hmm. Not getting that. Yeah. So Sumanus or some anus, not really my thing. Oh, this one smells much better now. The what was it called? Fixere?
Yeah.
Blech.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's much more sparkling. It's much more sparkling citrus now. Yeah. Okay. I'll smell back through these electamus and then I think we're donesies. Okay. So, which one did I start with? Nope, not you. That one. Mercurial Cashmere. I like that one. This one's really nice. I'm smelling osmanthus now. And again, that's not a listed note. Yeah. It smells smooth, citrusy, almost like it was osmanthus. And irisy. It's very nice and sweet. I probably would not pay electamus prices for it unless it was on sale. It's very pretty. Mm. Okay, black caviar. Oh, this one got more green and more sagey, lavendery, but there's still that sweetness in there. Oh, I think this one might be my favorite of these. Yeah, some anuses don't smell great. That's true. That's true. Oh, we broke your heart. Yeah. Okay. I do really like Capua. This is the Elemi cedar one. It mentioned cedar like 3 times. This is like a dry, woody, resinous, but not super sweet, like thick resinous. This is more like you're concentrating on like the little wood shavings with a little bit of vetiver. Very pretty. I went through the whole fragrance catalog of Selfridges and don't remember seeing it. I'm sure it's gone now that Facebook people know. Yeah. Okay. Samanas. What's that?
Here's a buck of gun. I bought this with me.
Oh.
So you can compare it.
To which one?
To the Capua.
Oh, okay. Well, in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, Sumanis I still don't like. It's still a creamy, sweet rose thing. And Vixere. Oh, it smells really nice now. Yeah, like a bright citrusy yellow floral with a fuzzy iris. Oh, it's doing so much more now. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, I think this one would probably develop quite a bit and be really interesting. Yeah. Okay, so that was Vixere. Okay. Oh, you have Black Afghano?
Yeah. Where's Capua?
Somewhere in that stack. Oh, this is pretty. Yeah. I thought everybody said this was supposed to smell like cannabis. Isn't this supposed to be a cannabis?
It's sweeter now that I'm smelling something.
I like Capua a lot. Okay, I don't really smell a similarity here. What's the green juice in Yara's hand? No, that was Black Afghano. Oh, yeah, she thought it smelled similar to Capua, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice. I do get that they both are like kind of a dark green, kind of bitter, resinous thing with a sweetness as well. I find Capua to be a little bit more bitter and more textured, whereas Black Afghano seems a bit smoother to me and kind of reminds me a little bit of what's that fragrance from Stephen Humbert Lucas? Mamba. Reminds me a little bit of Mamba from Stephen Humbert Lucas. Okay. Yeah. So that was it. That was a bunch of fragrances. And my nose is probably at this point too broken to smell many more fragrances. But I just get green aromatic quality from cannabis notes and perfume. Never smell. Yeah, I never get a weedy kind of thing. So, what's the one from Fragrance de Bois? Cannabis.
Oh,
Cannabis blue or something like that. That one I got a strange bitter quality from.
I like that.
But it was okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by the Burrow and smelling a bunch of random stuff with me. Yeah, I hope to see you guys all again soon. And yeah, be safe and yeah, enjoy your football games today. Want it to smell skunky? You can just buy weed and do that yourself, guys. Thanks, Tiggy girl. Yeah, you guys have a good day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Toodles.
Bye.